Oh yeah, how's it, race fans? LTB coming at you from Pismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, aka Tron, your host for tonight's race. And LTB is proud to bring you one of NASCAR Heat's most legendary and professional leagues running out there to date. And I'm stoked to present Front Row Racing and their C-21 Midsummer Cup with the kickoff to Season 5 at Daytona International Speedway. All this is brought to you by Century 21, hometown realty all over the U.S., all over the world, sponsor of LTB and Front Row Racing. Tonight's race is composed of 5 different teams and 25 of the best drivers in NASCAR Heat 5. Or so we are about to find out and see if they have what it takes to put on the show that we've been waiting for, folks. So lock it down, buckle up. Man, it's go fast time with Front Row Racing at Daytona International Speedway for their Season 5 kickoff. All right, let's go over the drivers and those teams that I just mentioned there, folks. Well, of course, we have some traditional teams out there. We have the Hendricks, the Team Penske, the RCR, the Gibbs, and the Stewart Haas teams. Of course, in command of the Hendricks team is Flash 9. Look at him to whip those boys into shape. Team Penske's captain is Maka, CEO of Front Row Racing. He's going to run a tight ship over there, make sure these boys stay consistent and fast, put on a good show. We got RCR's team captain of True Death. Oh, yeah, rocking and rolling in that 3-car one more time. Oh, yeah. We got the Gibbs team captain of Pittman, still rocking the 11 as well. And he is the Rook, no longer the Rook, but he's going to be getting these guys going, and hopefully he can produce some pretty top finishes here for that Gibbs team. And last but not least, we got that Stewart Haas team, and the man in charge of that one, Bad Fast Marley. Oh yeah, he's going to be getting himself, as he called it, a super team, and we're going to see how super they're going to be getting it done tonight at this super speedway, folks. Let's go over that race info that we have coming up here. 25 drivers tonight. Like I mentioned, we got the 50% distance, so 3-time tire wear. We got the manual cautions. So look for the programs to consist with their tire wear, their fuel strategies, and balance it between the cautions, depending on how many we have tonight, of course. So, again, all this is brought to you by Century 21 and LTB. Man, we're going to be getting it done tonight, folks. All right, let's go around the track just for a moment here. You see, built by Bill Fronten in 1959. That's senior, actually. 2.5-mile tri-oval track. So we got lots of go fast. Front stretch is 3,800 feet, and our back straight is 3,000 feet even there on that one. So we're going to be looking at 31-degree banking in turns 1 and 2 plus 3 and 4. And of course, pit road length 1,600 feet. Man, and 50 feet wide. So they got a lot of room to get it done here. And man, we got, of course, like I said, plenty of time to get it done with this 50%. And of course, all the drivers going to be getting it done tonight. So very stoked and very excited to bring you this race, folks. Again, this is the kickoff to this season, this midsummer season. Lots of anticipation. There's a bunch of drivers that are new to front row racing and this style of competition. So I'm going to really be excited to see how they're going to perform tonight. Let's go ahead and get us over to tonight's national anthem, one of our proud moments here in LTB. And I do hope you enjoy, folks. So we'll be back here in just a moment.
Now here to perform our national anthem, please welcome America's most patriotic rock band, Madison Rising.
The most famous words in motorsports. From the action-adventure film Sahara, opening April 8th in theaters everywhere, actor Matthew McConaughey.
All right, all right, all right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Race fans, you know what time it is, and we're going to be getting this one done. So, I suggest you all get comfortable, and I would definitely recommend you putting on one of these guys if you have one, because this is going to get real, it's going to get fast, and it's going to get crazy. I hope you all ready for this one. So let's go get her fired up, folks. Here we go, front row racing, Daytona International Speedway kickoff to season 5 of their Midsummer Cup. C-21, always bringing this to you, and of course LTB. Here we go. right, folks, you are on deck and on board. Here we go. Front row racing, starting lineup. We got Ditch Digger in that 19, sitting it on pole right now. Gonna have a lot of fast cars right behind him, getting this thing fired up here. And of course, we got Matty Boy in that second position. So some Gibbs cars already starting it up tough in the front. You also got Pittman in that third position. In that 11 car, you got FMF in the fourth position in that 10 machine. Bad, fast Marley in that 4 car, and he's in that 5th position, so look for him to come rocking in through. We got in that 6th position is going to be Dakota in that 20 car, so we're going to, in one of the new guys, of course, 2 front row racing, and we're going to see what he has to offer. We got Broom in the 14 machine. Look for him rocking around in that yellow beast. Got coming up, looks as if the one of Bar Forever. There you go. So yeah, a lot of new guys coming to front row racing there. Of course, we got Field Filler in that 5 machine. Look for a Field. He's done such an amazing job last season. Look for him to repeat it this one, possibly with the championship. My man True Death also in that 3 car. You cannot miss that thing. Beautiful 3. Oh, dude. And of course, with the speed. Can't go wrong. Look at this. We got the That Man Perky in the 25 car. That Man Perky, just an abundance of talent. We're going to see him come through the field and find his teammates. Showtime in the 48. So you got a couple team cars right there. Showtime going to be looking to put on the show of his life at Daytona tonight. We're going to hope for it. Look at this. Also looking for the show of his life is the 21 car of C. Dawson, who is a newcomer, moved up from the B due to driver change. And so he's probably nervous as cats right now starting this thing. But he's starting up there in the top 10-ish position. So, 17th position. There we go. All right, Ty-Mac. Oh, man, can't go wrong with Ty-Mac. Let's look back in that 20th position. He's right there next to Bucks Fan in the 96. Duh Jr. also in the 88. He's back there as well. Man, you got a lot of great guys up this thing. Street Machine in the 34 getting this done in the 21st position. Elvin Priest is just seen jump up on your screen there in the 24 car in 22nd position. So he's starting from the back. But, I mean, it'll be a blink of an eye to get to the front, especially at a track like this of Daytona. Oh, man, look at this, a 22 of King G. He's going to be starting from the rear of the field as well. But, man, like I said, it's a big race, a long one, and here we go, folks. Time to get loud, get crazy. Front row racing, Daytona. Good luck, drivers, and Godspeed. All right, folks. Light the fires and kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy. Green, green, green. C-21 Midsummer Cup. Up and running. Lap number 1. Looks like you have the pole sitter of Ditch Digger. He's out there in that 19 car and got himself a pretty good lead right off the bat, which is not exactly what you want to be looking for here, but with him having his teammates right behind him, it's a perfect opportunity for these guys to really link up, latch up, and see if they can try to excel a little bit further ahead of this massive group that's really barreling down on them. But look at this, you got the 4 car of Bad Fast Marley. My man Marley right there. Woo! He's got all kinds of help with the 10 car of FMF. FMF gonna run himself, his line. This guy's fast, has all kinds of car control. Let's see if these guys can work together through tonight's race and pick up some positions, since they are starting right there next to each other, running 4th and 5th position. There we go. FMF in that 10 machine. Now right behind him, we do have the 20 car. That's Dakota, so we're going to be getting used to a lot of these new numbers, new names, and possibly new faces as these guys show us their talent and make it into that victory lane. Woo, here we go. A little side-by-side action, a little bit toward the back. Things starting to pick up just a little bit. Ooh, we got Elvin Priest here in the Chevy machine. He's Hendrick's guy, and look for him in that 24. So Elvin, very fast and talented. And we'll see what he can get done and has the offer for tonight's field. All right, jumped a little bit more forward in that 3rd position is Pittman. That's team captain for the Gibbs team, and he's right behind two of his cars right now. So these guys looking good in stage one. Let's just hope they can hold it. Got a lot of drivers. Everyone's kind of lining up right now, being a little more patient. It is a long race. We are in stage one. Looking outside right now, a little bit battling going on towards the back. What we got here? Ooh, Flash 9. Linking up with the 2 car of Mucka. Mucka getting behind the 34 car. The outside line starting to pick up some cars and some strength. Look at this. You got the 25 car and the 48. Following up this line right here, that's the 48 of KB Showtime and the 25 machine of Batman Perky. So lots of talent behind those wheels, and they're all cruising on the outside. Uh-oh, here we go. Now it looks like the 4 car, Bad Fast Marley, and the 10 car jump to the outside. See that line starting to form up and build with the momentum. Let's see if they can punch a hole and get these guys up to them. Holding strong side drop and next to the 11 car of Pittman. Marley is locking down the field here on the outside. 10 car on his bumper, and here comes the outside line right now. Woo, head of steam, and they're moving. Whoa, a little wiggle and loose. Looks like there was a little bit of an accordion effect. Those guys came on him and came on him hot. Great save and keeping it all together right there as the field kind of breaks apart just a little bit, but looks like we're forming right back up again. Looks like we have the 10 car of, ooh, nope, I was thinking he's looking to go back outside again because we still have that outside line formed up. I believe that's the 8 car outside right now of Mini Golf Pro. He's leading that line and that charge. Oh, and back outside again, the 10 car and the 4 car. Here we go. Punching a hole, and look at this. The 14 car of Vroom slips right into that hole. Now we're matched up. Here we go. Outside line really gaining some strength. All kinds of hauling right now. 10 car really doing his job, keeping a straight and steady line, side drafting a little bit, but still giving those guys room to breathe. Now the outside line, maybe breaking up just a little bit, but still holding good momentum. As the bottom line got them by about 4 or 5 cars right now. Gaining speed and strength, though. Here they come. Woo! A little bit of contact there. Not enough to really cause any kind of issues, but man, that was close. 10 car now holding it a little bit higher. 4 cars on his bumper with the 14 right there. Now the outside line's starting to get a little bit tighter, so it's going to pick up the momentum. Let's see if they can push up those horsepower just a little bit and get down and get in front of that 19 car. 19 car ditch digger still out and leading, holding strong. Got the Gibbs cars right there, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I'm sorry, and 4. Wow, so you got literally the entire team, the Gibbs team, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is going to be a really hard battle right here to get past those 4 cars, because you know those guys are not going to break apart there. They're going to work together best they can. Look at that, Bucks fan in the second position, or no, I'm sorry, that's Matty Boy in the 95. Bucks is in the 96. There he is. Bucks in the 96. The other Gibbs car he's like, I want to get up there with my buddies, dude. But he is jammed up in traffic right now. As you see him kind of line back up on the bottom. Really good racing there for a minute, but that outside line lost its momentum, and now these guys are forming back up, single file. Man, single file and scooting. Woo, look at this. The 10 car jumping back outside again. He's trying to get that high line up and moving, man. He's trying to show something. Now he's up there all by himself. Let's see who's going to go up there and join him, man. Don't leave a man out there by himself. The rest of these guys, like everyone's lining up. Oh, no, Marley, here we go. Of course. When in doubt, Marley to the outside on the tack, putting it on, man. Getting the show lively here. Great job, those guys holding it on the outside. Still trying to maintain position now. 10 car dropping in. Get himself a little bit of a, well, maybe a little breath of that draft, if you will. See if he can gain up a little more speed and possibly jump it back to the outside. You got the 20 car now in that 4th position. So again, these Gibbs, they sort of Gibb car right here. These guys are doing a pretty good job locking it down in the front, sticking with each other. Good team play and good teamwork right there. And that's what it's going to take here tonight, folks. Especially when it comes to this big O super speedway. Ooh, look at this. He looks like the 25 of that man Perky on the outside. 48 of KB Showtime. a little bit of a push there. 10 car of FMF still drag racing all kinds on the outside by himself. Now he's starting to fall back a little bit as the bottom line collects more cars and, of course, a little more speed. 10 car finds himself a hole, jumps in there, but not for long. Gets right back to the outside. Good job, FMF. He's trying to start himself his own trend. car ditch digger out there with his shovel and doing himself a fine job. He's out there digging and leading this thing. Holding it down for the Gibbs guys behind him. So as long as these guys stay pretty much where they're at, the top 4, they have a really good shot of high placement at the end of stage 1. We also do have our green flag stops coming up, so we're going to see how that's going to mix things up when it comes to these teams. And I'm sure a lot of these teams will kind of maybe cycle around and flip-flop around so they can, ooh, look at that, 10 card. Maybe saw a little something and just out of safety, jumps down to the bottom, saw it down there, but he's all good. Nice Pismo blimp cam there. The 4 car. Now picking up the 10 car. Now he's got a gap, and he has the 10 car on his bumper. They could have possibly ascertained a run here if they get a few more people to jump out there with them. They could go somewhere. Here we go, outside the 4 car and the 10. Just the 2 of them. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Yeah, get some. Woo! 4 car, 10. Oh, nope, jumping back down, getting themselves a little bit more momentum. Who knows? I'm guessing they're probably going to jump back to the outside again. They're going to rally up enough people eventually, at least I hope. Right out single file in stage 1. We are coming to our green flag pit stops as these guys are starting to run a little low and they're go juice. Still up front, ditch digger. Holding down the 4 with the 95 of Matador right there on the 6. Got Pittman, proud team owner right there, really happy with the placement of his team at this moment. With help on his bumper. So, good, like I said, they're looking pretty good right now. Let's hope they can maintain their track positions. And it is very critical here, folks, when it comes to these green flag pit stops. These guys have been just hauling it the whole time. So they're going to have to really blow and slow these guys up and not get that black flag, bring these cars in together, and that way they can exit together, get linked back up as quick as possible, because then it's, this is all about time on track, especially with this thing staying free. Ooh, outside line starting to form up now. There we go, the 4 car and 10 car, surprise, surprise, back outside, but this time, woo, look at this. Got some Hendrix cars lined up on the outside. Got the 25, 48, 9, and then following is Mucka with the 2 car, that Penske. Now another car jumped up. Who was that? That looked like maybe street or field. Those guys are running similar cars right now. Here we go, outside line, formed up, and it's time to go side by side. Woo! Here we go, folks! All kinds of momentum on the outside. Here they come. They're going to take... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, 14 car. Boom. Entered the track at turn 1. Almost swept the entire field into the fence. That's not the kind of sweeping we were looking for today, bro. Everybody maintained, though, separated, got back together. Disturbed that side-by-side racing, though. That outside line really had a run. Everybody had to check up and do some evasive maneuvering there. Whew, good job by all drivers. -1. Oh, checking up. Here we go. Pit stops. Oh, 88! Oh, man, into the wall he goes. He's going to need to put the brake bias adjustment on that list of fixes on that 88. 48's in, 25's in. So all of the Hendricks cars more or less in. And the 88's probably going to come out a little further behind. That brake bias adjustment and out. All right, green flag stops. Here we go. So we got the 10 car and Marley are still out right now, which is going to be great for them because they're going to be able to pit together, still have the momentum. These guys are just coming out. They should be able to get right around these guys, fly, pit on the next lap around, get their pit stop done, and come out, hopefully with enough momentum to maybe be in front of these guys. Oh! Oh! Holy! I'm thinking that's going to be a caution, and I really hope Marley's still alive. You see the 10 car and the 4 car coming around. There was all kinds of contact coming out of pit lane. One car was sideways, middle of the track, and they came in at full speed. And Marley, whoa! Yeah, he's landing sometime soon. We'll pick him up at the airport. I mean, after he re-enters the atmosphere. Man! All right, folks, let's see if we should be under caution. Let's give us 1 second. Yes, we are.
But the rest of the field is in trouble back in the 4th turn. The most fantastic pileup in auto racing history takes 37 cars out of the race. Some drivers beat themselves with the wrecked cars to find out, is anyone hurt?
Heck yeah, somebody hurt, man. I hope Marley's still alive, like I said. Whew! Man, let's go in front. Let's see if we can find Marley real quick. Like I said, hopefully he landed. And he's in, he's in one piece. Because whoa! More contact after caution. I guess they didn't see that big old caution and left turn sign up. I mean, I thought it was visible. It's right there. Yeah, that's cool. That's a list of fixes for them. Oh, there he is. All right, Marley. Woo! Man, that was one gnarly wreck, folks. So Marley's still alive. We're still good, and you're gonna come in and probably hit that fast repair, if you will, and see if he can't bust another car out that hauler because, wow. All right, let's check it out on the replay, folks. Let's see what happened. All right, like I said, these two were come running it pretty hard right here, and we got all kinds of contact coming out of pit lane. And here we go. All right, so yeah, contact right here. There it is. Yeah, it looks like, ooh, more contact there, possibly 95. Oh, man, oh, man, yeah, it looked like the 95. The 10 car, oh, man, let's slow this one down. Woo! All right, so stacks, like I said, stacked up coming out here. We're slowing it down so we can get a little bit better of a view here. 95, the 2 car, everyone jammed up right here. Yeah, definitely possible glitches of some systems, but you see this landscaping and smoke screen right here as the 95 just hits nitrous. You still see sliding all kinds, more contact, look like probably maybe possibly the 5 car or the 34. Like I said, they're running similar paint schemes. Yeah, there's the 95 sideways right there. We're just seeing them spinning. Okay, here comes the 10 and the 4. Now the 4 is trying to evasive, it looks like. He, nowhere, oh, man. And then here comes the 10, like Happy Gilmore status. Just takes a run at him and boom! Ejecto seat, cuz. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, man, the 10, he just pulled himself, he's probably having a flash of Ryan Newman. Whew. We gotta run that back one more time. Come on. Yep. Definitely gotta run this one back. That was insane. All right, here we go. One more time, folks. Let's check it out while we're still under caution here. We got a second. So 10 car and 4 coming around the field after they, more or less, everyone just pitted. And you see the entire field coming out right here, stacked up, right? Move. That's traffic jam action from LA. I guarantee it. I see that all the time. And then one person stops, and then everybody collides, and then, oh, man, that's something you see, like, in a movie. Like Days of Thunder or something. Oh. Okay, here we go. All right, slow it down again. It was just crazy. I'm sorry, Marley. I don't mean to laugh or nothing, dog, but, I mean, bro, that was just an insane hit right there. I mean, you came at him at full speed, and he was literally stopped on the track. And then you hit him, and then the 10, oh, man. Here we go. Still get some smoke screen right here happening. 8 car, I don't know. I think he might have slid by right here. Lone Soldier, happy to be out of that mess. Same there. That looked like room. Okay, here comes the 10. Oh, boom! Look, it's silent. That's what Marley hears right now. Nothing! And then it kept, boom. All right, touchdown. Woo! Crowd goes wild. Man. Woo, folks, that was some great stuff right there. We are in stage 1. Let's go ahead and get ready to send this over on a little bit of a break. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Hope everybody's enjoying the race so far.
Thirty plus years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. Why is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
All right, everyone, welcome back. We are under caution at the moment due to just some gnarliness. Woo! But we are about ready to drop the hammer one more time in stage 1, folks. Here we go. And we go. Green, green, green. Looks as if we got a new leader, the 20 car, out in front of Dakota. Gibbs Oil is really showing their strength and power thus far in stage 1, as you got the 48 of KB Showtime and some Hendricks boys up toward the front. Ooh, here we go. The 25 of that man Perky really gaining some strength, and let's crank it up. Man, look at this outside line moving now, locked up pretty tight. You got some powerful cars on the outside. You got the 9 of Flash 9. Tight on the bumper of the 25. The 25 car of that man Perky just punching a really good hole right now and utilizing a little bit of that side drop. But look at this. We got the 5 car of Field Filler also. Man, got the experience and power and talent really forming up on the outside. Following with that is Mucka. Whoa, contact right there. 48. Sliding back, whoa! Everybody clears, he's out of stage 1's chance to get himself all kinds of points and possibly a victory there. Now obviously that was a decently timed caution per se for these guys because they should all have enough fuel to make it to the end. Right now we see a group of cars lined up, possibly the Gibbs cars back together again, with Marley on their tail. So after that, a little bit of contact has separated the field just a little bit, but most of the cars looks like they have contact with the draft of some sort. So watch these guys start to accordion back together again as they're spooling it up, utilizing the draft of the car in front of them. Here we go. 25, that man Perky has the 3 car right there on his bumper, RCR, both Chevys, RCR and Hendricks. So at least the manufacturers will be happy right here. But they're going to see what kind of power he's going to have as he comes out of turn 2 down the backstretch, if he's going to make a move or not. He does, goes to the outside. Who's going to follow? No one, high and dry. Oh, no, never mind. We got the 9 car out there on the outside with the 7 car of OGR Griffin. Haven't talked about him yet. OGR Griffin on the outside, joining forces with the 9 and the 25 as they are trying to get this outside line moving. Oh, no, that wasn't the 7. I'm sorry. That 7 is on the bottom. Oh, that's, looks like, oh, we get him. I think that's the 5 car. No, that's Street Machine in the 34. There we go. Yep, 34 Street Machine on the outside on the bumper. You have, there's a 7 car a little bit forward on the bottom there. There we go. These guys, oh, here we go. Now we got Marley on the outside, jumped up, and he has some help with True Death in that 3 car. Gibbs, Toyota still locked together, trying to hold off these guys who are trying to get their run on the outside. Got a Ford leading with some Chevys behind them, so that Ford should go somewhere, having that power behind him to push. Just kidding, Marley. I mean, kind of. Here we go. Runs happening. Marley to the outside, and it looks like you have the 3 car to follow with the 7 to help. Here we go. Side draft. Trying to slow these guys down as much as they can through the center. Coming out of 4. Oh, we got Broom jumped out to the outside. All right, let's see if they can pull these guys to the front. See what Broom has to offer. So far, it looks like we're blowing up and slowing up. He's disrupting the flow here. Oh, look, they cutting. Oh, no! Holding on to it. Oh! Contact into the wall. 4 and 7. 3 cars around, 9 cars around. We're inside the 5, so no caution, folks, coming to the green in stage 1. 20 car has it in control right now. You got Gibbs cars behind him, so I don't know if they're going to be really challenging him super hard at the end. And just as I say that, a little bobble out, maybe a little block action. Here we go. Outside run. 20 cars getting it. 20 car got it. Oh, man. Great job. 20 car of Dakota, and that Gibbs Toyota gets his first stage win of the season. Congratulations, my man. All right, stage 1 victor right there, my man. There it is. Great job. Pretty stoked for him. The 20 car, and he's young too, young kid if I remember correctly. New to this thing, showing his stuff right off the bat, staying up there toward the front, putting himself in position right at the end. Wow, job well done. Let's see if he can continue with this momentum and his pace and see if he can get it done at the end where it really counts. All right, here we go. All right, that was our winner right there, folks. So let's go ahead, dropping the hammer of stage 2. Here it is. Green, green, green. And we got the 20 car, large and in charge. Gibbs Toyota's back out in front. Outside line still formed up. Broom's out there trying to pull these guys along, but looks like we have, get there in a second, checking out who's on the outside. The 14, I believe, is on the bumper of the, oh, whoa, contact, 95, and the 96. That's gonna slow everybody up as they save it. Oh, more contact, 14 trying to do something there, I'm not sure. Okay, so that bit of contact, you see what happens with just a little bit of contact here, it'll just literally disrupt the entire flow of the race as these guys go into single file, regain their composures, and get back at it again. Here we go, forming up single file on the bottom. Right now, riding along in the 1 car. Bob Forever right here. Now, he's got a lot of talent, heard some really good things about the 1 car, and we're hoping for the best here as he's on the bumper of one of the best. That's the 5 car of Field Filler on the, he's got himself a great run with Timac. I thought maybe for a second they were going to blink out and jump to the outside, but nope, still lined up on the bottom. We're in stage 2. You know, I'm sure they're going to play nice for a minute. You know, wind off some of these laps and see if we could, you know, get this thing a little bit closer to the end, trying to, you know, and hold their positions. Here we go, a little bit further back in the pack here. We've got Chevy's linked up. We have Hendrick and RCR right here. And this looks to be probably 12, 13, 14. You see the entire field right there. But they have 3 cars. They should be able to produce enough speed to stay relatively close to these guys. I mean, they're gonna need these guys to go side by side, which they will. You know, come to the end of it. As long as they stay right there, they'll be in contention at the end. And they're starting to gain strength right now as we move a little bit further up. See Dawson. Oh, here we go. New guy moving up from the B group and showing his stuff right off the bat with the A group here from Road Racing. Just in case you're tuning in, a little late here, folks. From Road Racing, brought to you by Century 21 on their Season 5 debut. And we are at Daytona International Speedway, lined out in stage 2, and kind of calm at the moment. But you know how they say, this is just the calm before the storm. As we're going to jump in on the 88 car. Now again, another Hendricks, I'm sorry. So Hendricks, those guys were, looks like everyone's trying to find their teammates here so they can really have that solid push at the end. Timac right there, little wiggles. That 5 was all over the bumper too, probably lighting up his car as he's on the bumper of the 11. Now everyone's riding along here, so they're going to be, you know, this is going to be that fast accordion thing that they like to always talk about. So even though they're on the bottom, they're going to be getting it, and they're going to be kind of spaced apart. And then they're going to all start to suck up, and then one person's going to have to back off, and then it'll trickle down. So right now, these guys are doing a really good job keeping that spacing is what they're looking for. They ain't trying to, we're not trying to go fast. Well, they're going fast. They're going fast as all kinds, but they're not trying to get a run yet, is what I was trying to describe. Ooh, maybe a little to the outside, or a slip up to the outside. 10 car maybe got, well, that's FMF, so I imagine he's just getting a little bored. And he gonna run out here and see if he can get something going on, wake himself up a little bit, because look at this. 10 car gonna try to hold it down on the outside, but he just goes nowhere, because everyone's lined up on the bottom. There's no help, and man, with that kind of power, oh, here we go, 24 is out, go figure. All right, so yeah, 24 with a blown motor, as we call it. So blown motor, folks, let's be real about it. It's just code for either glitched out of some sort, some programming failed, or you quit. And yeah, we've seen it time before. So anyways, back to that racing, and we got the 22 up on this thing. King G right here. So he started from the rear of the field in that 24th position. And look at him making his way forward now in that top 10, right behind Mucka in that 2 car. Now they got a couple Penske teammates. He's happy right now. He just found the leader of not only the league, but of his team. So he's gonna go ahead and latch onto him. Ooh, here we go. Little side-by-side action right here. The 9 car outside, 10 car with them as well. So those two have hooked up before and produced some really good speed. Let's see if they can do it again. They got the 95, looks like Matty Boy on the outside. Oh, here we go, side-by-side, up toward the front. Whoa, 20 car must have got shuffled out. There's a hole. Nice, Pittman saw that. Let his teammate get down and get in that hole after that wiggle loose. Marley now moves himself up into the 2nd position, striking position on that lead and that stage win at the end. He's all over the bumper of the 19. Now 19 started this thing out on pole, led a lot of laps. Now he's back out in front. Let's see if he can close the deal this time. He got the 4 car all over his bumper. And the 4 car is the only thing that's separating those Gibbs cars right now. You got, what, 2 of them? 2 of them lined up right there? Looks like you got a Penske behind him. So we kind of separated through. We're only really seeing the Gibbs cars right now really linked up, at least the ones toward the front. We're still lined up here. Everyone's just trying to go fast, crank off some laps. Got a little bit of movement there, 22 to the outside, that's King G. Just maybe a little push up, we're getting a little air to the motor. Man, great racing so far though. We've had 1 caution in stage 1, a gnarly one. And we've been up in green so far all the way through. So very happy with these guys' performance. Got a few different groups in the back, but more or less the majority of the field's lined up right here in the front. So we'll see these guys go on attack mode here at the end of this stage. Whoa, we got a little bit of, whoa, some kind of contact. Now we're really getting aggressive and dicey. Whoa, we got some more wiggles, hitting some aprons, sliding up. That's the 95 of Matty Boy, holding on to it. 9 cars on the outside, maintaining his position. Looked like the 41 of McAttack was on his bumper right there. Ooh, McAttack, now 41, little wobble, little loose there. There we go, 48 now lined up with his teammate. And you got, looks like True Death right behind him. Yo, go get some, True. So these guys, yep, are still trying to do their best. Now with that contact right there, that might have wound him up, but no, because these cars were lined up for so long, cranking off these laps, these fast laps, those 4 or 5 cars with the Hendricks team and that RCR back there with True have really dropped off the pace there, and they've gapped it pretty good. As we go side by side, again toward the back of the pack. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on to it, contact right there. He was not clear. His spotter missed that one. Ooh, FMF. 10 car outside. So a little bit of racing there toward the back, just some position changing, but it's been more or less single file in the top 10, top 20. You got the 19, the ditch digger leading this thing. Side-by-side battle happening again. Surprise, surprise, the 10 car was on the outside, jumps down to the bottom. Lined up again, folks. 22 of King G. Running a really good line. I like how he's painting that yellow. Marley, great run right to the bumper. Huge shot coming across the start-finish line right there. That was pretty cool. Whoa, I heard something. Oh, man, we got contact and we got some cars sliding. I don't know what happened, but I heard it. We may be under caution here, folks. Let's just give a moment as they race back to the line. '19's there, 4's there. There's not enough run, I don't think, to make a charge at the end. I don't know, there's a gap there. Marley has himself an impressive run. Jumps to the outside. Where will he take this? Oh, not enough. Marley gonna go ahead and hold off in that second position. 19's gonna lead this thing. We are under caution. Woo! Man, that was some, good run, but we got, like I said, a little bit of contact.
What are you doing here in Somerville?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our names is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God, this is way worse than I thought it was gonna be.
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
A ghost trap? There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom. My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Call it fate. Call it luck. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
It has a gunner seat? Oh my gosh! That is the best thing I've ever seen.
All right, race fans, we are back. Hope you enjoyed that Century 21 full sender. Quick caution here. It looks like we are coming into pit strategies and pit lane. Here we go. Race on pit road, race off pit road. We got leading this thing in is the 19. We got the 4 car in second position. So we have the 20 car, our previous stage winner in that 3rd position. That is Dakota. Can he snag himself another one? We're about to find out here as these laps are winding down in stage 2. Our race off pit road coming at us. Woo! It's like a close one, but 19 still gets it. 4 car maintains his position. Same thing with the top 5. The top 5 is going to run us down as the 19, a ditch digger, the 4 car of that fast Marley, the 20 car of Dakota in that Gibbs. So we'll get the other 2 in just a moment. There we go. All right, so it looks like in the 4th position is Pittman in that 11 car. We have, I believe that was Timac, possibly. No, there he is. Coming out of this caution right now, and we should have enough to make it to the end. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, no, it was pretty early. 2 car, Mucka. All right, CEO from Racing. Sitting on the outside right there in that 6th position. Trying to move his way up a little bit more forward of the field. Flash down on the bottom right there, looking like he's back in that 8th position at the moment. And we're still in stage 2. This thing's going to flop and turn about 1,000 more times as we near the completion of tonight's race at Daytona. All right, here we go, folks. Caution flag is off. We are green. Ditch digger of the 19 still out in front and in charge of the race pace at the moment, but you do have our stage winner, our stage 1 winner of the 20 car, Dakota, right there in that 2nd position. Now hunting a little bit more and hopefully looking to repeat himself and go for this sweep possibly. A sweeper at Daytona, I think that would be more like a full house or one of those rarity of hands that you will never ever get. It's not when you need it. Woo, lots of battling. Well, at least there was a little bit of battling. Everyone got right to the bottom though. Just trying to sort this thing out. We're in stage 2. Midway through it, so this guy's going to have themselves a little bit of a run here until we get to the end of this one, and then of course there's big bad stage 3. As we are lined up on the bottom, the 19 still leading this thing, drifting back a little bit. Marley, top 5er, top 8, around there. See top 10 all the way lined up right here. Got a 2-car up the map. Giving a mad push right here to, this is the, so we're split up in 2 groups, it looks as if right now. You got the lead group right there in front of you. We've got the secondary pack with a lot of cars, a lot of speed building up right here. As these guys are chewing along. 7 car jumping to the outside. Like, nah, too soon. Jumps back in there. Lined up, 20 looking. I believe everyone's going to line up for a minute. Wouldn't see a lot of haste when it comes to trying to get to the front. Going to burn off some of this fuel, get these, get their positions lined up here, and hopefully maneuver their chess pieces around, find their teammates, start working on their end programs here to get the highest placement they can, most points, and that is what it's all about here at League Racing, folks. Just in case you're tuning in, just got out of the caution. This is Front Row Racing getting it done for the season kickoff. We are at Daytona, and this is the C-21 Midsummer Cup. All this brought to you by Century 21. Hometown Realty, all over the U.S., all over the world, and proud sponsor of LTV and Front Row Racing. little action to hide to the outside there. 10 possibly of FMF looking, but nope, jumps back into line. Nothing quite at the moment. Everybody lined up top now, just trying to maintain their fuel and their position. As we see a few cars shifted a little bit further back, losing that draft. And that's what's going to start getting critical here as these laps do wind down. These cars that are a little bit further back, staying way back there, need to make sure they stay on that haul it program to stay in contact with that lead draft. They drift back too far, they won't have anything at the end if this thing continues to go green.
Waiting for freak luck. For suckers.
Will work for you.
I was a kid. I'd stare up at these street lights for like 30 minutes and try not to blink because I knew being uncomfortable might come in handy someday. Try every day. You take your lumps. Everybody's got lumps. It's a lumpy life, period.
Yo. A few hours, that's it.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Daddy.
We'll be back before you wake up. I'm gonna be fine.
Good, I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
I think working hard makes your head strong.
All right, folks, we are back. Hope everyone enjoyed that full sender again by Century 21, proud sponsor of Road Racing and LTV. Okay, so it looks like we are still single filed out. We're on Street Machine right now in that 34. That further back pack was starting to catch up a little bit there. 24 again out. There we go, the King G right now, the 22. So we have some tight pack car right here. Now this is what we want to see. We want to see these four cars just bumper to bumper right here as they're starting to gain momentum and strength. And they're going to find the 10 car here soon. We definitely know that 10 car has been fast throughout tonight's race, holding his own on the outside and bringing cars up to the front with them on the outside. Now they're getting in contact with the 10 car. 10 car of FMF leading this small choo-choo train. Oh, outside, starting to form a little bit with the 48. No, just looking and peeking. Still gets cars up toward the front. And in the front. 19 of Ditch Digger leading this thing again. May have himself an awesome opportunity to close this thing out and get him those stage points and that stage win that he missed out on in stage 1. But the 20 car is right there. He's got it done in stage 1 and he can do it again. At least he's looking to prove it. He's got a lot of help though coming on his bumper with that 12 car, I believe yes, that is Timac, yeah, CEO of Nascar. All over the bumper of the second place of the 20 of Dakota. Got Flash 9 up there, and if anybody knows Flash, yeah, he'll sneak attack you. Look at this. Bob Forever on the outside, and the one, ooh, contact and up into the wall, holds it. Oh, beautiful save right there. That could have been horrible. see if he can, yep, he does. He can back in. He's got to hold to that trap. It doesn't look like he's going to fall back. And if he does, it's all good. They got the 10 coming right now with that group, and maybe they can pick him up and bring him back to the front. 5-car field filler. Yeah. Oh, that was it, folks. Sorry, that was winding it down. That was stage 2 finish right there. Whew, that happened quick. Oh, yeah, look at this. Evil OGR Griffin with his first stage win. Another winner. Stage 2 winner, great job. Good job right there. 7 cars. Holds him off and gets himself those points of that victory. He's run a really good program. He's been, sticking with his teammates, holding his lines, searching and really looking for the fast cars moving to the front. It does not surprise me. Oh, here we go. Green all kinds, stage 2, we're going in. Look at this, my man Field Filler, one of our legends of the front row series, who's been in this thing for quite some time, and now he's out in front. That 5-car, and it looks like we may have had ourselves some switch up in the pits. Something happened because that 7-car is way in the back there, and he just won this thing. Oh, wait, contact right there, drifted up. Oh, holding on to it. Ooh, 7-car gets into, whoa! Oh, man, that was gnarly. Again, huge wreck. 3-4 cars into that one. Oh, man, and we're caution back up.
Are you kidding me? This is big, wow.
Stage 3 caution, folks. Oop, I'll switch that up right now. No programming error.
Boy, just reminds me of the class. Same type of carnage that we saw where these cars were going everywhere. A lot of damage as they all got to turn 3.
Well, that ruined everything.
So it did. Ruined all kinds of car right there. So we got pretty good contact in the back. Good 4 or 5. At least 4 car get into. Here we go. We get our replay going. So we have that accordion effect right there. You see it, a little bobble up. Those guys went 3 wide right there. One guy tried to jump up. Was that contact again? And then what did this happen? It's just an accordion effect. Contact with the 7. 7 gets to the wall. Those 3 getting right there. 7 saves it. Those 2 looks like the 8 and then 95 of Matty Boy could not. So those guys got together and went head on into the wall. That's going to mess those cars up and put them in the back. Hopefully get them fixed. Here we go, a little bit faster pace here. Oh, ow, and oh, again. Good save by the 7, though, holding on to it. Looked like 95 got more or less the worst end of it. All right, under caution, folks. Woo! Yeah. Let's take ourselves a break and be back here in a moment.
Sacrificed. debt. And then I'm taking his ass out.
All he wanted is a home, and you know it.
Get down!
Your kind never deserved the power you were given.
Do you want to take a stand here?
All that I have done, take your place at the center of my empire.
Unicron. I've been waiting for you.
Forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you.
Will die and your world will be reborn.
Sting like a bee.
All right, we are back. Stage 3. This thing is coming to a close and coming to a close quick. Here we go. We're on caution and we're going into pit lane now. Pit strategies coming into play. Ooh, we got some people staying out. All right, looks like the 5-car field leads them in, but you have a plethora of cars that stayed out. And I believe the 9-car is the one that led us on that one. Yep, all right. 9-car, Flash 9, is going to go ahead and take command of this race with the 88 on the outside. You got a pretty good amount of, so we see all of our cars that stayed out here. You know, we just started maybe 2 laps into stage 3 and then caution. So these cars are still fresh, full tanks of fuel. They may be looking for another caution a little bit later on, thus flipping up their programs to give them a little bit of an edge. Got Marley staying out as well. Looked like he's going to find himself in that 3rd position. And we're going to wait for the rest of the field to go ahead and gather up. And here they all come now. So yes, we do have, looks as if we got some Hendrix cars, some RCR cars staying out. Got the 4-car staying out as well of Marley. And then stretching us all the way back here. Broom stayed out. Okay, here we go. Wow, so this is going to flip us up a little bit. And let's see what brought us out on caution. So we're going to bring back up our replay. All right, here we go. So looks like it just ran out of real estate there, and then the accordion, it, came up, pushed. Everybody just kind of collided right there, and now everyone's holding on to it best they can. Not a lot of room to maneuver. More contact toward the back. A couple other cars get into it right there. Bam! Oh, just a hard hit to the wall right there. That was the 95. It looks of Matty Boy. Got the worst of that one. Boom! So it didn't quite take the cake, though. I think Marley still has that one. so far. We got a little bit of racing left ahead of us, folks. So that's what brought us out for our caution. And it does look like we are about ready to go green. Yep. All right, forming up. Flash is taking over control of this thing. You got the 88 of Daha Jr. on the outside. Let's see if Daha can, you know, what kind of strategy he's going to pull. Is he going to try to get behind the 9 on the start? Here we go. Green and gone. Go get some. Front row drivers up and going to be finishing off stage 3 here. Woo! Everyone line up on the bottom right there. Yeah, looks like everyone's giving and taking right now. They know this is going to be a long stage, so we just need to get to the bottom, find our teammates, and let's see if we can start cruising. Maybe picking them off one at a time. You just see everyone goes to the bottom and lines up. 9 car, Flash 9, out in front with Marley, right on his bumper. And then, of course, you got the other guys lining up. Let's see what we got. It's like that Street Machine in the 34 got himself into that 3rd position right now. At the 48 and 25 right there. 25 of that man Perky sitting in that, looks like 8th position. Lining up behind Broom in that 14 car. It's like Broom's been fighting some handling of his car today. Woo, as he's come flying up on there and kind of lifted. You heard him lift. He wasn't trying to come up there and run Broom over. But he definitely had that thing spooled up. Now he's gapping again. Oh no, that's 48 now. So those cars literally have like the exact same paint job. So this is a 48 of KB Showtime. KB Showtime in that 4th position now. And you hear him lifting a little bit. He's trying not to run up on that guy's bumper and push these guys even further ahead. He's also looking for more of his teammates. I do believe that is going to be the way that these guys got to get it done at the end. We've already seen, you know, so far, you know, teammates and teammate strategies playing their role. As we look over our stats of stage 1, while we're lined up here, stage 1 we had the 20 car winning 19, finished in that 2nd position. 3rd place was the 11 car. And the 4th place was the 95. So all Gibbs right there in the top 4. And then the 5th place was, I believe, the 12 car of, yeah, let me look this over real quick. Yeah, that was a 12 car, I believe, who finished that. That's Ty Mack and the Penske. And in stage 2, we had, it looked like a change in manufacturer here, as we have RCR taking over the top 3. We had the 7, 8, and 3 car. So again, it shows the teammates working together has played a crucial role in placement at the end of this thing. So let's see what team can form up the best at the end, making it, you know, in and out of pit lane. If we have green flag pit stops together as a team, time on track, that's what we're looking for today, folks. Oh, every day, any day, when it comes to racing, that's what it's all about. There we go, Ty Mack in that 12 car, there he is. Lined up, sitting in that, what, 6th, 7th position right there. Street now falling back. He's with Broom, see Broom with the wobbles. And these guys racing, they need to be lined up right now and catching these guys. That's Mac Attack right there in that 41. Looks like the 8. And let's go and take us a quick little full sender, folks.
Let me tell you why you're here. It is the world of luxury that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
You have a contender. How would you like to test how good you are, Tiger? He likes it.
This is what it feels like. This.
I didn't come here to kill.
You owe me a life.
Tell me the truth.
I didn't defy every natural law there is just to lose you again.
It appears it's an agent of good. Red or blue?
All right, folks, welcome back. We are in stage 3 right now. We have the 9 car of Flash 9 out in front with the 4 car of Bad Fast Marley right there on his 6 in that second position. Still lined up tough right now as we're just cranking out the laps and burning off the fuel as these guys are, we'll be looking at a green flag stops here, I believe, coming up shortly. Now, we've already seen some of the mayhem on that first green flag stop in stage 1. Will it be a repeat, or are these guys going to be able to separate themselves a little bit more? We've seen, a huge group come in the first time, and maybe they might change that up this time. Smaller groups coming in. We'll see. We'll see. Nice aerial view right there. Tight pack, especially in the front. Stage 1 winner right there. Looked like he's sitting in that, whoa, a little bit of a little skip out of line there, bud. Better be careful, you'll lose your place. Especially with that man True right behind you. All right, lined up on the bottom so far. No signs of advancement by any kind of teams or cars. Instead, everyone winding down. I do believe we should be looking at green flag pit stops coming up here shortly. I mean, it just feels about that time. It's really, you can see they're all lined up on the bottom, but we're getting nervous. Just seems that way, at least. 19 car has had himself a decent run, finding himself in that 7th position. Put it on pole, led a lot of laps in stage 1 and 2. Hasn't quite closed the deal yet, as he is still searching for further placement. In line, of course, get him a little bit closer to the front so he can have a chance to strike at the end. 20 cars still running a good program. Like I said, he finished high in stage 2, won stage 1, so let's see if he has something for it at the end. We got Broom here. Broom's fighting himself. It seems like a loose car. Had some little bit of a mishap there in stage 1, sweeping up the track, and yeah, that really woken slowed, but luckily the drivers were able to maintain and get around. So he still looked like he fighting a little bit of a loose car as he's kind of wobbling around a little bit. So we got our stage 2 winner of Evil ORG Griffin. And it looked like the 8 car, and those guys are packed up right there in the very back, and man, it seems like they're losing ground to the leaders at this moment. All right, Bob right here in that 1 car, sitting firmly in that 5th position, at least at the moment. Nothing's shaking up right now. Single file. I think everybody's testing their patience at the moment here. A great demonstration thus far of teamwork when it comes to these teams that have been created for front row racing. We had a great draft that took place. A lot of fun, something completely different and new when it comes to all of this e-racing and leagues. So thinking outside the box over here at LTV and front row racing to bring us just something different, something a lot of fun to watch. I hope everyone's enjoyed all those movie premieres tonight, and I would love to hear what your favorite premiere was of tonight's race. I get tired of commercial stuff, so you know, gotta switch it up. And we are attempting to do our next gen broadcasting here. Looking at a lot of things in our broadcast and preparing for future shows here. We have FRI front row iRacing that's getting ready to kick, that is kicking off at the moment, and that's going to be just something unbelievable and awesome to watch. We've got a Maverick series against the Top Gun. That's going to be firing off here, and you'll be seeing that coming up very soon. I don't want to give too much of it away because I love surprises. Oh, here we go! Oh! Flash! Oh, no! Oh, Flash! Man, he got on those brakes all super tough there. Little brake bias adjustment possible for that 9 car. But he got himself a wobble and goes into the wall and collects, looked like Marley and somebody else, maybe one of the... Oh man, that is just disconcerting. Marley definitely went straight ahead into that wall right there. That's gonna mess up his car. Oh, bummer. Okay, so green flags have commenced. We've just seen our first cars pull on to pit lane there. Here come the Gibb Toyotas now. Looks like, yep, here they come. No, okay, so we are doing it more or less team and manufacturers right now. So we have the Gibbs still out, holding strong. And we have Hendricks and RCR coming out. Looks like Penske's coming out. Haas is coming out. So Gibbs is going to be the last one going in. Led by their team leader, Pittman. Pittman now up in first and in charge of the race. Now, some of these cars pitted on that first caution a couple laps in, so they got a little bit more fuel, which may work out to be advantageous in this last run. Oh, here they come. Gibbs car's blowing it up, slowing it up. 20 car, hot on the outside. Gets on those brakes nicely. I don't see anything lock up. Everyone nice and straight in there. Hopefully no black flaggers. They should be able to line back up together. Oh, here we go. Penske's coming out. Okay, this is it. This is the strategies. This is where that chess comes into play, folks. Right here. Getting that thing on and off pit lane, getting it back up and getting the speed and get connected with your teammates. Or whoever you're with. It doesn't really matter at this time. You just need to get in some kind of a draft to produce some really good speed and time on track. Okay, here comes Skip. Ooh, looks like the 3 car, True Death, is a little slow coming out. That could be possible black flagger action. Or not. He could have just do a little bit change in his pit strategies. We'll see. Okay, here comes the Hendricks cars. And there's the Gibbs cars coming out. So this is for the lead right here. Hendricks comes flying by with the help of the 14 car on their tail. 14 car of Vroom in that Stewart Haas Ford on the bumper of the 2 Chevys. New leader, 48 of KB Showtime. Looking for that epic show and finish to it. Let's see if he can hold them all up as you see him starting to gather up more and more numbers behind them, which means that they're going to be able to produce a lot more speed. And hopefully they can get up to him. We'll see who's going to collect up in that second group. You see him back there. There we go. So looking back, you see a good line of cars that are already formed up. And you got 3 cars right here. They're not bumper to bumper, which means they're not, cutting that draft down and that air down, utilizing their horsepowers together. Look at these guys right here. Here we go. Here we go. That's what we're talking about. Yep. Timac on the bumper of the 34. 34 now connecting with the 20 car. Good little shot there through the center. Levin's found to be fast. He's been up toward the front pretty much throughout the entirety of the race. Gibbs cars have done themselves, and then of course, we got the 19. Put it on pole in the first place. So you've seen a bunch of the Gibbs cars put it on pole. Look over the lineup here. Yes, so we have the top 3 were Gibbs who qualified. So 1, 2, and 3 were all Gibbs cars. The 19, the 95, and the 11. And here they come again. Mad charge. Will they have enough time to get to him at the end? I'm sure they will, because they're cutting it down drastically. Look at this. Oh, yeah, they're going to get him. They'll get him within the next lap or 2, I'm thinking. Come on, guys, stay together. Let's go. Paint that yellow line. Look at that. Broom is a little high, not on the bumper like he needs to be to keep that speed up for those leaders. That's going to allow these guys to really catch up. Now, this is the last pack here. I don't know. They seem a little too far back to have anything for the leaders at this moment. I think that secondary pack is going to be the one to get. This is Marley here. Oh, man. He's in the Mucka bubble after that tremendous contact of the wall. Again, he's had himself a rough race, man. Airborne ejecto seat status. In stage 1, and then he became 1 with the wall coming into pits just recently. Woo! There we go. Pace picking up right here. That's Mucka. This is the back 10, I believe. I mean, these guys can line up. They could get there, and when these guys go side by side, that might stall them up enough for them to get up on there and make a race out of it. Right now, it's playing catch up. It's exactly what. Oh, whoa, wow! All right, truly in this one. Woo! Look at that car! That's a good-looking car there, True. Great view. Whoa! Five car right there. So these guys have ran together multitude of times. Obviously, True's been in this thing for years. The 5 car, Phil Philly have been in this thing in front row for years. They know how to rub with each other, regardless if they're on the same team or not. And they're going to utilize all of their talents right now because they're trying to gain on these guys right here. Ooh, here comes that secondary pack. Yeah. They're starting to gain. Oh, there you go. See, Broom high to the outside, not on the bumper. I wonder if that's intentional because there's no way that Broom's going to be able to pass those guys, those 2 cars by himself. So I think the only way that he could possibly have a chance to win this thing is if he slows these dudes down, gets these more cars involved, finds that run, and hopefully some help to the front at the end. I don't know. Like I said, just throwing some stuff out there. There's a lot of strategies that go along with this thing, not just on your fuel and your tires and stuff, but also about how you're trying to work the draft, who's behind you, what do you need you know, to get to the front. And that's what you're always thinking about here when you're behind this wheel. Whoa! Wobbles, wiggles, that's going to slow them down right when they needed to have that as much momentum as they possibly can. Here we go, here we go. 11 car coming up on them. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? 11 to the outside. Broom looked like he's trying to do a squeeze move. Doesn't have it. These guys going to go to the outside. Ooh, they got the momentum. Whoa, block! 11 down to the bottom. Street's going to keep it to the high to the outside. Oh! 48. Blocking. Clearing. No! Contact. 12. 11. 12 slow. 11's down in the grass. Pulls it back together. I hope. No. I don't know what happened to him. We are inside the 5, folks. There are no cautions. This is it. This is it. This is the battle right here for the win of the Daytona kickoff of the Century 21 Midsummer Cup. All brought to you by Century 21, and here it is. Getting close here. Last run's coming. No one's back here further enough to get up to these guys. They're lined up pretty tough back here, but I don't think they can get there. There they are coming out. Alright, let's cycle around back to our leaders here. There we are. Alright, so KB Showtime in the lead. He's got his teammate. Great scenario happening right now for these guys. His teammate blocking like a big dog. And it's 48 also trying to do some blocking earlier right there. Put, you know, a little contact possibly. Maybe that was, I don't know. He didn't know if he was quite clear or thought he had the room, but man, there was some contact there. Can't believe Street was able to hold on to it. It looked like he's losing that draft as we are coming to the start checkered. One more lap. We're on the final lap of tonight's race, folks. Here he is. KB Showtime trying to hold him off. He's got help. He's got his teammate right there, so that's great news. He's stoked. He should be really happy right now. Here comes the 25 blocking. 14 with the run. Now back down to the bottom and blocking again. He's just blocking all kinds. He's going to, oh man, 48's going to owe the 25. He can pull this off. More defending. Get it. 48 coming in the start checkered. 48's gonna hold them off. 48 wins it. Yeah. Good job, KB Showtime. Woo. Let's get it done at the end. Oh man, congratulations to our winner, KB Showtime. Amazing job being thrown down by this man. Great job. Excellent run. Can't go wrong. Wow. Super duper excited for this guy, man. 48 of KB Showtime. Brings it home. We got our finishers right here for tonight's race. The 48 was the winner. The 25 second place. Third place is the 19. Fourth is the 14. Fifth is the 34. Finishing. All right. Sixth is going to be the 12 car. That would be. Oh, that's right. We got Timac right there. Sorry. Timac in that 12 car, finishes in that 6th position. And man. But here he is, man of the hour right here. KB Showtime, first winner of Front Rows Season 5. Brought to you today by Century 21. Hometown Realty, all over the U.S., all over the world. Yeah! Woo! Man, great run. So this guy literally, you know, worked his strategy as best he can, stick with his teammates. Man, impressive runs at the end, though. I mean, that block, whoo, that's going to be controversial, I think. But, I mean, that was up 2 and really had to stall out that 34 at the end. Yeah, Timac right there. I don't know what happened with the 11. The 11 went, they got contact. 12 slowed up. 11 was down in the grass. And, man, it was still just a continuous battle there at the end. Look at this. Yeah, 48. Light them up, baby. Get them, get them, get them. Yeah. Now that's burning them tires. Hey, look at that, dude. Really good job keeping it in the lines there, man. Oh, that's great. Yeah, tonight's winner, KB Showtime in the 48. What a great run, and I'm sure that they're really stoked there over that. Over at that camp, I guarantee it. Hendricks really came out at the end, but we had like I said, we have the Toyotas up there running it pretty good. Didn't see, we saw some Penske's up there. We saw Haas up there as well, but like I said, these guys really formed up at the end. Great job for the 48 and for that entire Hendricks team. All right, folks, we're gonna jump on over to our after race, our post race show here. So go to hear it from our sponsors.
Never sailed before? It's our first time. Where are you going?
I'll see you at the docks.
But how will we?
The docks! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
All right, fans and you fellow drivers out there, welcome to the post race show. Whew. Man, what an exciting race that was. Front Row Racing, man, they never disappoint. Had a little bit of everything there, folks. A little bit of everything. And we have a different style of post race show, unfortunately, tonight. So no driver interviews per se. We'll get a little holler at them at the next race, of course, coming up. Little tech difficulties. So I'm just going to go over some highlights of the race, actually, and finishes, things of that nature, and kind of dissect a little bit. So, hang out with me for a sec, and I'll run you through tonight's race. And what a great race it was. We saw a lot of teamwork out there tonight. We've seen the Gibbs really take off in the beginning. I mean, look at what they qualified at. They qualified up in the top 4, we're actually to top 3. So we have Ditch, in first, second was Matty, Pittman third, and then you had Dakota in that 6th, position. So those guys all started up front, and they showed it. It really worked. So they got together real quick off the bat and stuck together as a team and finished high. I mean, where do they finish? Of course, we have the let's bring up our stage winner, and we'll go over the placements of. So give us one moment here as I bring up some graphics. All right, here we go. Stage 1. And that's going to be the 20 car of Dakota. And what a great run that kid had. I'm telling you, kid, too. How about this? All right, here we go. Gotta make sure we got it all now. Okay, so we got Dakota Tasm up here. And he is sporting the 20 car, so that's the Gibbs 20 Toyota. Pittman is the captain chief over there. And man, what a run these guys all had tonight. Like I said, they started up front, they stayed up front, and finished high in stage 1. Stage 1, the stage win goes to, of course, the 20 car. We have the 19 in the second position. The 11 car, Pittman right there. He was in the third position. And the 95 in the fourth position. So you had, top four right there. The fifth place was the 12 car of Timac, the CEO of Nascar. Finishing that top five, also getting himself some really good points. Good start to the first race of the season. We have the sixth place is the 14. The Broom, the Stuart Haas. That's right. So we're still getting familiar with all the new names and numbers and whatnot. We have, of course, 5, a field filler. You're never gonna forget him. And he finished in that 7th position. 8th place was the 1 car. Favre, and then the 9th position was the 10. Getting her done on the outside, FMF with Marley. Those two were teaming up real good. Putting that Stuart Haas teamwork to play. And then we have Mucka rounding out that top 10, finishing that guy up. So, as we've seen, those teams working together really placed a little intermix there of different teams throughout the back 5 or so. But again, great run, and congratulations to him getting that stage win. What a good way to excel in points right off the bat. All right, let's switch it up. Let's go over to our stage 2 right now. All right, let's bring up the graphics for stage 2, folks. Give me just a moment. There it is. I'm getting a little bit better at this. Just smidge it. All right, here we go. Evil OGR. Grippin. Now, we actually missed him in the driver lineup. I just was thinking about that. But, he qualified in 11th position. So, midfield right there. Good qualifying effort for him. And was able to make his way through the field, of course, and get himself that stage win, at the end of stage 2. And let's just go over the placements of the stage 2 finish here. Okay, there we go. We have the, of course, the 7 car of Grippin getting that stage win. We have the 8 car, so RCR, getting that one done, and that's the Mini Golf Pro. We have the, following him was with the 3 car, True Death. Yeah, go my man, True Death, and that 3 car getting himself. He mirrored his efforts there, 3 on 3. So he finished in that 3rd spot, and then in the 4th position was the 5 car field filler. So again, we're seeing some teamwork right there with the 5 car being RCR as well. So we're talking top 4 right there. Then it finishes off with the Toyotas. So Toyotas again running together. You got the 95 finishing in the 5th position. The 6th place was the 19. The 7th place was the 12 car. So you got Penske there. Another Toyota in 8th place, the 11 car of Pittman. And then, again, Penske again in the 2. Mucka, another top 10. Good job there, being consistent. Mr. Consistency, get her done. And then we have the 20 car, our stage 1 winner, finishes out our top 10 on that one. So he gets points for our stage winner got points also in the 2nd, so he's looking pretty good so far. All right, so again, great run showing that, again, that team effort. All right, let's go ahead and let's get over to our race winner. Oh, yeah. All right, give us 1 second here. We'll bring up those graphics as well. All right, so, of course, our stage winner is the 48 of KB Showtime. Putting on one heck of a show this guy did. Man, great job to KB Showtime. Oh, Kyle right here. Man, he is, he did a great job. He runs over the Nascar, was watching him run over there. He's been up in the booth a few times. Just, what a personality this guy is. Super stoked and professional, of course, but brings that energy and excitement right along. And it mirrors when he's driving. You can see that there. We've seen the Hendricks cars running, together in the back, drifted back there, I think was it stage 2 or something like that. But, working their programs and finding their way through, they were able to, again, create what they were looking for at the end of the race, was getting their cars up there in that right strategy at that right time and getting them up toward the front. And getting them up toward the front means nailing that pit stop at the end. Those guys did a beautiful job. And you've seen at the end of the race also, we had beginning, let's revert back for a second. Beginning of the race, we had everybody pit all kinds out, together. And they came out, there was that melee, and we'll go over that as well. But then on that next round of green flag stops that we had a chance to get a hold of, we seen that the teams were actually they broke off a little bit, so they came in segments, and they were able to come back out. And of course, that was on stage 3, and that's getting up to speed, creating those runs, and and of course going along with their strategies and programs there. So I get excellent run for KB Showtime. What a finish, of course, and especially the last few laps. So let's go into those last few laps while we got ourselves just a minute here. All right, so we got the replays up here, and this is the block prior to. It's about 3 laps into the last, the last portion of this race here. Got that checkered flag. So you're going to see the 11 car here now, Pittman. See, right there, yeah. So Pittman has himself that line that's coming. We got Timac here. You got the 34 Street Machine, and it looks like you got the 7 car of OGR, I believe. We'll further that here at the end of this line. But as you see here it comes. So Pittman has a run. He has all of these guys. Oh, that's 19. I'm sorry. So we have the all these guys on the outside here, all formed up good. Great push by the 34 and 12. Now here comes the icing on the cake with the 19 as he's getting his momentum built, and he just has that car pinned right now. She's just singing, flying, getting some. And then here they come around. So you see as the 14 kind of came up to block, but he had no way. They were already around him. So now they got that run. Now here it comes. We don't really have a good camera view here. Here it goes. But now the 25 comes up to block. Now the 11 dives down to juke him. And now the 34 stays out top to juke him and keep the run on the outside with the 2 cars behind him. Now these 2 are battling out on the bottom. They're back and forth, trying to hold on to it. Now the 48 moves back down to pick up his teammate here, the 25 car. And then now he's, that man Perky, now he's going to get that momentum built back up again here, get that hard run on the bottom. Now he's going to come up here to block these guys. And it was just too much. These guys were already there. So, I mean, more or less just kind of pinched him off right there and destroyed that entire run. Because, he picked up the 25, it looked like, but they weren't close enough together for him to give him that shove that he needed to clear that outside line. And then it causes this. So, cause an effect right here, contact, those 2 get together. And then now it's a melee. Now you have the 11 car get contact as they were coming back down. He goes to the bottom. He does some landscape. And look at this. Now the 25 up under the bottom, coming out of underneath the yellows. And again, I really couldn't see exactly what happened there with that type of a view. But man, that was crazy right there. And that was 2 laps left coming up to there. So let's go into the winning move of the race here. All right, here we go. Winning move of the race. Now, we got the 48 right here. Awesome run on the bottom. This is again coming across that finish that we just seen here. Now, the 25 moves up to box, sees that run of the 14. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. Look at this. The 14 has that run on the outside. 19 stays low. Now, I think that if the 19 would have went high to the outside with the 14, because the 14 got there and didn't get any contact with the wall, was able to squeak by. But if he would have had a pushed in, because now the door was forced open by the 14 right there against the 25, but he didn't have any steam now to clear him and put pressure on the 48. I think if the 19 would have came up, they could have possibly had enough momentum to get him on the outside. And then look at this though. You also have the 19 right here, who was lingering back, now at full steam on the bumper. So he would have been there on the bumper of the 19-ish if the 19 would have went with the 14. And then with those 3 cars, they would have been able to power on the outside for sure. Oh, yeah. And then, then the outcome could have been different. Again, hindsight is always 20/20, folks. No matter where we look at it in life, racing, it don't matter. But look at that. And then, of course, the 25 just doing an amazing job for the 48 on keeping this traffic behind him. 19's looking to try to get low. The 14 now it doesn't have any help. So, he's ran out of gas there. And, great push right there. Again, 25 of that man Perky doing a phenomenal job protecting his teammate. And there it is, 1-2. Winning move right there. So, exciting race. Yeah, very stoked. And hope for the same here coming up soon. All right, let's see if I can get all this stuff squared away. Here we go. All right. And then the 48 right there, crossing start finish line, coming around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, the finish of the race here, folks. Let's go over that. We got the 48 winning, of course. The 25 finishing the second, that man Perky. The 19, so you got a Toyota right there. Got the 14 of I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, Broom. All these new, like I said, new drivers. So you got Broom right there in the 4th position. The 34 car of Street Machine 5th. I believe the 12 car of Timac, the CEO of Nascar, finished up in that 6th position. And then the 7th position was the 1 car of Favre. You had in the 8th position was the 3 car True Death. And you got the 9th position of the Field Filler in that 5 machine, getting himself a top 10. And then finishing out the top 10 was actually our stage 2 points winner of OGR Grippin. So great run for him as well, getting some good points. And that's what these guys are looking for. That momentum to build up in the beginning of the season and not having to chase and, chase the guys up there who getting these pretty good starts. So, like I said, just excited to see what's to come, because come Sunday, folks, next race here of Front Row Racing, left turn is gonna go right. All right, so we're gonna be doing a little road course action, and make sure you tune into that one. This is gonna be great. I want to see how all these guys are gonna handle it. We got Daytona, and then we have a completely opposite side of the spectrum here. These guys gonna be hard on them brakes, getting in with the dance of the track here. Time, marks, everything. Woo! All right. Well, and then also don't forget, we have a few more things starting. So we have the iRacing of Front Row iRacing League already building right now, and we're launching them. They're in the midst of their first season. Can't wait to bring that footage to you. Going to be great as well. And then we have the Maverick series. And I'm not even going to go into that one. All right, so that's Top Gun, dude. So what we got going on? Okay, yeah. So of course, all of this brought to you by Century 21. Still on board. I believe they're always going to be more. We're stoked with them, and they're happy, and it's great. So as long as we're moving forward, I'd like to thank all of our fans out there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in all the time, all the support. Really appreciate all of you. So, and for anybody just tuning in, make sure you hit that button down there. That cool one that says subscribe. Oh yeah, we really appreciate that too, folks. But yeah, let's go ahead and get us almost out of here. I got one more special treat for us here. Marley, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. All right, folks. We got one more replay coming up for us to finish off this show today, and I think hopefully you're gonna enjoy it, because this is gonna be good. All right, this is called Ejecto Seat, cuz. Woo! All right, this is the first caution and the biggest caution of tonight's race, and this is the checkup coming out of the pits there, and then that is Ejecto Seat. Oh man, and dude, Sanka, you dead? So, yeah, man. I mean, watch this right here. It's Happy Gilmore at its best. Oh man! Like I said, just backflip. I mean, that's awesome points right there too. I think I got what 2, 3, 4 flips right there. We gotta count it again. Ah, man, that was great. I'm sorry, Marley. Had to do it. That was just, I mean, dude, he just. Sorry, I get way too. You see why I have the seatbelt on, right? I mean, normally I'm up running around. I'm trying to sit down so I can stay focused on this crap while I'm, you know, so I can't put the seatbelt on. But, whew, too much stuff going on around here. But anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. And I appreciate it again, everybody, for tuning in. And you know how it goes, right? I hope you do. If not, you're gonna hear it right now. Hey, thanks everybody again, and man, keep your life pointed the right direction, same as you do with your cars. All right, stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
Shade of a tree. That's what we about. Just feel the